Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, call me Ogbuefi Ezeana, ugochitubelu, Oraifite, or you call me Akajugo. I'm an ancient high priest. Yes, I'm also a priest in Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission and also an evangelist. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, in the program, Time of Truth, the topic of today is the significance of native names. Yes, here we want to tell you the importance of native names across all Africa. Yes, I'm here to tell you that names has a meaning. Names have a great role to play in your life. Names is like proclamation into your life existence. And I'm here to tell you that something must have happened why your parents, relatives gave you that particular name. And if that name they gave you is right, that name has a way to play as a great role in your life. Example, if you see if you see a soldier, is a soldier, that badge of a soldier plays a lot of role in how people looks at him. The respect people will give to him as a soldier has a role to play in his life and how people perceive. The same way is a role, a name you bear as a judge. People are looking at you as you're a judge. It will command respect. It plays a great role how people will be looking at you as the juries, because you are a judge. So you can see that a name that is attached to you have great role to play. So today we will look into meaning of names and the role they have to play in our life, both spiritual and physical. So, but before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. Don't forget that we are in the month of March, the third month, 2026. If you want to join our group rituals, you can still join. We'll continue till the last day of the month. This morning, I have gone to the temple to pray, make declarations and sacrifices on behalf of those that join us all over the world. The friends of the temple, children of the temple, members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecrated Group. And we keep doing this way till the last day of the month. Yes. So what I'm telling you in essence is this. If you are interested in joining our monthly rituals, or you have any question in today's lecture, or you want to consult us for deep consultation, look on your screen. You see my number. My number remains 0805 7837 or 0813 8243 871. Let's proceed. Today we want to talk about the significance of names. I'm here to tell you that name given to you is like a badge. Yes, you have to bear throughout your earthly existence. I will give you some examples. Remember the story of Jabez. Yes. And I'm also using this medium to advise parents, relatives, to pray and be spiritually alert before giving any of their child or relatives any name. Whatever you name your dog, that is the name your dog going to be. Yes. So when you name something, it have significant role, both the psychic and physical implications. Because any choices we made here on earth, choices to make choices is our own, our duty as humans. But the consequence that follows that any choices we made out of our own conviction is entirely our problems. We are told the story of a woman that had been suffering before she got pregnant to his son named Jabez. Jabez simply means pain. And we were told that when the woman named the child Pain, because of what she passed through when she was pregnant, now he named the child Pain. So whenever you see that particular child, it reminds her of pain she passed through during the pregnancy. And this name she gave to this child keep on following him as a stigma, and by so doing attracting similar vibrations. Don't you know that whatever declaration we made here on earth attracts similar vibration? Because once you make declaration to name your child any particular name, there are these vibrations and spirits that follows that particular name and the meaning. So when the woman named his child Pain, we were told in the Bible story that Pain continuously following that particular guy until one day he became awakened. He discovered that he has the powers to liberate himself, and he told himself, cry unto the Lord, and said, this pain is too much. He now make different declaration upon his life that pain is no longer his portion. And we are told, after that particular awakening encounter, things turn around for him. I don't know what you are passing through, but I can tell you without missing words that names you bear here on earth has a role to play. Example, you are naming your child Ndidi Amaka. Yes. But what you are trying to do is to name your child that patience is very important. Meaning that child will always follow the path of patience. So the name you give to your child portrays something and reminds something. It has a role to play in that child's life. Let me use myself as an example. There are sometimes some names so if you are giving your child a name, bear it in mind that this name is like you are making declaration upon his life, and it's going to come to pass. So whenever you are giving name, be conscious of the implication of that particular name and the significance of that particular name. Have it in mind, because sometimes we give name by mere following the multitude to do evil. Yeah, my grandma pleaded with my father when I was born, because she was there at the hospital with my mom, being her first experience. When my mom was experiencing labor, he contacted her mother. Since her mother visited her at that time, her mother followed her to the hospital. When I was put to bed, my grandmother was there present, and she pleaded with my dad that she wanted to give me a name. That after this one, my parents are free to give all names for other children coming, but this particular first one, that she's going to be the one giving name, and my father approved that. She named me Chukunonyelum. God be with me. So, but after that, You know, my parents being Christians now, when they got home during the baptismal of a thing, my father gave me another name called Paul. So when I was growing up, that my native name, the one my grandmother gave to me, was the name very popular in the streets. People are calling me that particular name. But when I grew up, I don't actually like that name because for me, I was like that name has to do with feminine. That is how the concept I have there. So I don't like because, but I didn't look at the meaning. What I just looked at Nam Makwada is like unisex name. No, there are some people that will see name their female daughter Nonye. That is in short, for short. But the full name is Chuku Nonyelum. So for that reason, I don't actually like the names. Asuma, but I didn't look at the meaning. So I prefer answering Paul. So during my school days, I make use of Paul. Just knowing that by answering that name Paul, I was belittle myself. These are one of the things why I'm against colonization of the white missionaries. They came to Africa with the mindset of looking down on us. Looking down on us. That is what they did. When they came, they did not even care to know the meaning of our native names. They just superimposed their useless names upon us. I will tell you why it's useless. I will mention some foreign names. Do you know, in reality, I'm 6.2 feet tall. I'm very tall. If you know the height of Karonwanko, that is my height. Now, 6.2 tall, I'm not that slim. So I'm moderate. Now, how can on earth have you googled the name of Paul, what it means? Paul simple means little. Then tell me on earth how I represent little. Even in my build-up, my stature, God gave it to me. So you can see that name is like bringing myself down. If somebody can bear such name, it should be those people that are of small size by nature, so that it will suit them. Not a giant like me will be giving me little. It's like belittling me now. God created me the way I will be, that I will be great, I will be huge. Now you are giving me name little. It's bringing me down. Believe in me, I took my time to meditate upon these names, and I noticed one thing. Since I have been answering this name little, I keep being little in reality. All I do is if I walk like elephant, I will eat like a rat. So at a stage, when the awakening become much, I now discover that answering this name I prefer so much, Paul. It's like shooting myself in the leg. It's like downplaying myself and my capabilities and my God-given everything, because God have created me to be great and huge. So why belittling myself? My parents gave that name based on their hearing St. Paul, because they are of Christian belief. I can tell you that since I rejected that name, I did spiritual work, I rejected that name verbatim. To date, I have tried to wipe out that name in anything concerning me. I rejected it in protest. And I'm urging you to look at that name you are hearing. Look, let me tell you. These foreigners are trying to cow we Africans, telling us that our own is not good. Okay, even if you want to bear a spiritual name in name of baptism, what stop you from using Chinedum as baptismal name? What is wrong? You have a beautiful, sweet name that God is going to lead you in entire existence. You left that bad name because you are brainwashed, and you go for little Paul, and you prefer Paul because you didn't know the meaning. That's one of those problems we Africa made. We should try and reject our slave master's name. I call it slave master's name. His name they use to slave us, telling us, making us feel inferior. making us feel that our name is not meaningful. They superimpose those their what names I call meaningless names to us. So that is how I detected me my own. And believe in me, since I did spiritual work and reject that name, I'm research my real native name given to me, the first name I bear on earth that was given to me by my grandmom. And since I sustained that name, believe in me, the Chukwuoke has been always been with me, as my name implies. And I have been seeing the greatness, moving from greatness to greatness. And I can tell you, what you child of God, that it will happen to you if you can accept it. Let me tell you, do you know some of you are answering Maureen? Have you googled what Maureen means? Beautiful snake. Some of you are answering Linda. Do you know the meaning of Linda? Linda simple means a beautiful small snake. Now, how do you, and tomorrow you come to in my inbox and be telling me, Eze-Ana, I'm used to see snake in my dreams. What will stop you from seeing snake? Is it not your age mate, them 6? Yes, you are answering beautiful snake Maureen, and your mates, yes, them 6, and visiting you in your dreams. You are seeing beautiful snakes, and you are coming to Eze-Ana to ask why. So the same thing with Linda and rest of the, I can make. Do you know that John Paul, mean? Okay, do you know what John means? Pit toilet. John Paul, small little pit toilet. That is what they mean. Go to your Google and Google it. And you are answering them with your hand like this. You leave beautiful name Ngozi Chukwuka, Chisobam, Chinyere, Chinenyenwa, Chidiebere, Ifeanyi Chukwu. Those beautiful names Igbo Jidebube. Igbo is one of the tribe I'm very proud of. Igbo tribe on earth I know of that gives names that glorify Chukwuokike. Almost all their name has to do with Chukwu. God's time is the best. Okay, Chukwuka. So our names we use it to place Chukwuemeka. If I need Chukwu, nothing is greater than God. So I'm urging you that is under the influence of my voice right now, to go back and restore that native names. Even if you are a Yoruba man, or you are a German, or you are from Karabari, everybody where you are in Africa, go and assume that your native name which you have already discarded. That is where your blessing lies. Be proud of those your native names, because I can tell you that 90% of our native names have great meanings. That if you analyze very well, you see that they are playing great roles in your life. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, you want us to do deep consultation, you see my names, my WhatsApp number on your screen, 08057837672. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri ime ike na Chineke na-apụghị ezi m ụzọ m ga-esi luwo ya n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya, ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwuoke Primihirine be with you all. May you be protected, may you be blessed now and forevermore. Ya gazie.